meditation, all right? Let's see how we can break this meditation thing down. What do we know meditation as? We know meditation as sitting still, being silent, inhaling and exhaling. There's different ways to meditate. Like certain habits I have puts me in meditation. Like I like to drive, puts me in meditative state. My hands in water puts me in meditative state. Listening and hearing people out puts me in a meditative state. Hearing things just automatically puts me in a meditative state automatically. You know what I'm saying? For y'all, it might be different. Those were just examples. What it's like to meditate. Okay, so you're sitting still, right? It could be sitting in a chair. How we practice, how spiritual others like to practice is sitting still with the legs crossed, hands on both knees. Hand symbols could be involved. I don't think it's necessary. You get what I'm saying? But you're sitting there, eyes closed. Some people could do it eyes open as well. You know what I'm saying? And you're watching your intake of oxygen. You're following the oxygen. When you breathe in, it's traveling, paying attention to how it's traveling through your body, and you exhaling, and you're paying attention to how it leaves your body, okay? You might want to slow it down. You might want to increase it. You get what I'm saying? This helps with the muscles that's inside your lungs. This helps with the digestive system. This helps your heart. So what I'm trying to say is the more oxygen that your body receives is always going to be better. You know what I'm saying? There's some scientific research out there about oxygen and what it does for the body. More ways to get oxygen helps the body and its properties. You get what I'm saying? You guys should look that up. But the spiritual aspect of this, going into meditative state, will help you analyze your thought patterns and your feelings and your emotions, okay? You might start receiving a bunch of thoughts that happen throughout the day, happen months, years, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Just analyze it, continuously focus on your breathing. Make sure you're watching your breathing as well, okay? And your feelings and your emotions. Might feel upset. You might start feeling happy. You might start feeling all kinds of other feelings. Pay attention to those too. Well, as soon as you close your eyes and you sit down, as soon as you close your eyes, you're not gonna stop the thoughts. The thoughts are not gonna stop, and I don't think they're supposed to stop. I don't think they should stop, because this is a tool now. You're going to learn how to be a third person in your own reality. You're like, wow, damn, this is supposed to be peaceful. Why is it getting intense now? Well, it's because you are at peace. You know what I'm saying? Your whole life experience is just a life experience. And the more you learn to detach from your life experience and not take it always so personal, the more you can enjoy it. And that's simple. You get what I'm saying? Don't overindulge into these things. Just keep watching them. Be a third person, okay? Learn from it. Take notes in your mind. Now, in the process of you inhaling and exhaling, you're gonna be feeling some type of relief in your body while the thoughts and the emotions is happening. While you're breathing in, you're inhaling, and you're feeling the travelness go through your spine, and it's intersecting all parts of your body, and you might start feeling blockages, right? Or some type of tense. When you exhale, you're releasing it. So you're breaking through all these blockages. You get what I'm saying? You're breaking through. As you keep doing it, you're gonna eventually end up in peace. You know what I mean? You're gonna find some type of peace. So some, serenity. You get what I'm saying? And once you at this level, it's gonna make you feel good. You get what I'm saying? You get some type of natural high too coming out of this situation. You be like, wow, it's a different type of rest. It's not the rest where you go to sleep at night, okay? That's a different type of rest. This rest is for your spirit. It's finally being in tune with you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, like I'm feeling relaxed. I'm not worried. My anxiety levels ain't high. I'm finally get to be with you. No matter what situation, circumstance you're in, it finally getting recognition from you. So it's a different satisfying feeling. You understand? that's something that you have to experience for yourself. Now, you might be overwhelmed, like, whoa, what is all this? You know what I'm saying? This is your true nature. This is who you are. Once you start experiencing your thoughts and your ideas and your feelings and your emotions, you're gonna be amazed of the magic that it is. You're gonna start opening your mind and seeing different possibilities. You're gonna be amazed, all right? Because once you realize these things are not you, you could start taking and dissecting this and using it into your life. You get what I mean? Thoughts and ideas that you're receiving while you're meditating, most likely is going to start off as probably traumatic, like a lot of things that didn't go your way or was in your favor. It's going to be apparent, which is okay. What you do in that situation, what you do with that is you analyze it. You sit there, you think about it, and you let it flow through you. Let it interact, let it make you feel the emotions. You might need to, you know what I'm saying? You might need to go through the human experience. You might need to feel like you gotta cry, or you might need to feel excited and happy. You might need to go through it. Why? Because this is gonna improve your lifestyle, okay? It's gonna give you some type of relief, all right? You start feeling some emotions, you gotta go through it. Sit there and go through it. Every day you meditate, you be like, wow, it's the same thing. It's the same scenario. I'm always crying, or I'm always happy, or I'm always this, I'm always that, getting the same plans. I'm getting the same ideas to move forward with my plans. So I'm doing it. It's all right. Take note. Keep taking notes. Keep taking notes. Because your body is a memory. And this all is involved with fasting. I just did a fasting video, so go tune in with that and you're gonna understand. They definitely go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? But you could still do it individually. You could meditate and not fast, or you could fast and not meditate. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? But meditation is going back and being in tune with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Understanding where you fit into your reality. You get what I'm saying? Where you fit in everything. And when you realize you don't need to fit in nothing, and it's acceptance of you. You get what I'm saying? Once you accept you, just by acknowledging that you're doing that, analyzing your thoughts and analyzing your feelings, that's all your spirit ever will ask of you. Is to monitor who you are. Okay? The more you can monitor who you are, the better decisions you can make in your life to increase it, to increase the positivity, get rid of the negativity. And once you increase your positivity, you could be a service to others. That's even a better feeling. You know, because once you start getting rid of negativity in your mind, you start seeing the karmic patterns. You start seeing stuff that happened in childhood, or stuff that happens in the past. Or maybe some people is very into, some people automatically start seeing past life. Once you start seeing that stuff, and you can act and make changes now, and you do it, you're gonna feel so amazed. Like, wow, that was some magical, powerful thing. You get what I'm saying? And you was like, wow, I never thought about this before. It's all right. A lot of us never was taught to come back to self. You get what I'm saying? One of the most ways you can meditate without having to do anything is go out in nature. You know what I'm saying? This is why we wasn't taught, because it was natural for us to be out in nature. You get what I'm saying? For generations, for centuries, we always went out in nature. And once we went out into nature, that automatically made you in tune with everything. You see the way the birds interact. You see how the way the water interacts with the land. You see how the sun rises and the sun goes down and then the moon appears. You see everything. So that is your reflection. You get what I'm saying? That's what you're learning from. Everything is a lesson that you can learn from. You get what I'm saying? Now, once you overcome these obstacles, and you could use meditation as a peace space, or your peace heaven, or your temple of serenity, you'll start using this as a tool. Use this as a tool to reset any time in your life when you're going through something, whether it's bad or good. Like if you're at work, or if you have a business and you're trying to improve your business, and you've been doing a good job and you've been improving, and you're just now waiting on the results, go back into your peace mode. Go back into meditation state and be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Sit there, watch your breathing. Because once you forget and you come out of that reality and you come back to yourself, like I said, you recharged yourself, because now yourself is back in tune with you. It didn't have to go elsewhere and try to make something happen and worry and cause anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Once you recognize you and you acknowledge, like, all right, it's time for us now, and boom, that's self-love, man. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're in a negative situation or circumstance and you're like stressing and you're trying to do better and you're trying to fight off everything that's around you and you're just trying to work, go back home, man. Go back home, sit there and meditate. You might want to meditate for hours, maybe 15 minutes, but it worked. And that's another thing. It doesn't have to be an hour. It don't even have to be 30 minutes. You could meditate literally for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. If you sat there and for 10 minutes straight and focused on breathing, and you inhaled and exhaled, and you really didn't see nothing, no results, which is still a result, that means you're at peace. It means you're fine. But if you're really at peace and you're really joyful, then this is another level here. You're gonna practice until something do come up. You get what I'm saying? Stay there for long periods of time. And if you are at peace, maybe there's some things that you could talk to yourself about that had happened that you might have personally didn't like. You get what I'm saying? Tell yourself to forgive yourself and watch how you transform. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is perfect. You get what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. So sometimes you might have to tell yourself there's some things that you could have corrected. Like, hey man, like there was a time I got an intuition, acted on your intuition, and it didn't sit right with you. So you might have to forgive yourself for that. I like meditation personally for when you're active in doing something. And also using meditation for curing negativity. You get what I'm saying? Acknowledging the wrongs in the past life, or acknowledging things that had happened and accepting it and forgiving people and stuff. But when you're busy now and you overcome that negativity and you start understanding why people act the way they act and how certain things is just not controllable, but you're out there and you're being productive and stuff, start telling yourself, I'm thankful for everything that I have went through. I'm glad that I was in this situation, circumstance. Start thinking about everything you have learned. You even put yourself to be tired and you go into deep sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing too. You know what I'm saying? And you start getting good ideas, just jot down things in your journal, in your notepad, you'll prosper. Yeah, I forgot to mention, when you're meditating, you're enhancing your psyche, right? Meaning your 5 senses. You're making it more sharp. When you make it more sharp, you have a high probability chance of tapping into your psychic abilities. Okay? Your psychic abilities could be, for example, clairaudience. That means you could hear sharply. That means spirits might want to talk to you. Clairvoyance, that's connected to your third eye. As a matter of fact, clairaudience is connected to your throat chakra. All right? Clairvoyance is connected to your third eye. You might see spirits. You know, you start seeing things. Claircognizance, that means you're knowing. You might get more sharper with what you know, more intuitive downloads that can help people with their situation or circumstance. You know, it's foreknowing, you know, foreseeing and forehearing. You get what I'm saying? There's other ones. I forgot the other two was feeling and tasting. You know what I'm saying? I think the tasting, clairaudience or something like that. There's one that's for tasting, feeling, and smelling. Okay? I forgot those 3. I mean, with smelling is smelling things that people really wouldn't normally smell, like, or that you wouldn't normally smell. You know what I'm saying? And you can look that up. What would that be? I don't know. There's got to be something that resonates with you. Like, if you ever wonder where the smell came from, that's clear. You know, that's where it evolves in. The feelings, you might feel things that's not normal. You get what I'm saying? You might be in a certain place and where it's supposed to be hot, you feel it cold. You know what I'm saying? It's not due to iron levels or iron deficiency. It's just you just could feel things. It's like empath, you get what I'm saying? Or the tasting part, I didn't experience that yet. I don't know, like, the tasting, you know what I mean? I never experienced that. I just experienced the smelling, but the clairaudience, clairvoyance, and claircognizance, it's always been sharp. I've always been sharp with that. The smelling, I just got that. So now I know what the smelling like. And it's always been happening to me. I just wasn't aware of what it was until I had to find people that did it. And I didn't go searching for it like, oh, like if they smell this. Like, I went searching for the name of what they call it. I know it's called clair something, but I just don't know what it involves, like what they call it specifically for smelling. But I typed that in and I was looking at people's experiences, and I found one girl who had the similar experience that I went through, and I was like, oh, now I know. But she didn't quite know exactly what was that experience neither. I knew though, because of my knowledge in the other aspects of the spirituality. So I knew what I smelled and what it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, I think it's an evil entity, and I was able to tell her that it wasn't welcome around me. And I don't know what it was. I kind of do have it figured out, but I'd rather not say. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it is what it is, man. But I hope this video helped you guys in any shape or form. If you like it, if I left anything out, please leave comments below. I make YouTube videos that's broad on frequency. I try to make the TikTok videos only about vibrations. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, I just promote TikTok and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I might show a little bit of what I do on a daily basis on Instagram. But that's it for y'all, man. Peace, love, prosperity to you all. I shake so little big.